This going. See what happens. Side Delta gonna be our map. Gonna start off in the bottom right side with our player from onside. This in the blue is Solar, our Zerg. This competition. Taking on the red Protoss top left. Lol like him as the favorite for this right now. It is going to be MaxPax. Let's see how he can do. So we get ready to go, go, go. First probe coming across the map. It's going to see the drone. And the drone realizes, hey, I can actually get here in time to drop my hatchery down. It is a 14 hatchery, mind you. So it's a very early hatch. So nothing too surprising about that, I suppose, really. Drone continues to get a few shots off. Hatch gas, obviously then the pool coming in as well. Obviously with the hatcher on the natural location, there's a world in which MaxPax is not going to be able to do too much, right? As our drone comes in, probe will start to take a little bit of damage, so some shots coming down and get this on the go. So far, so good. A couple drones coming in, the spawning pool coming up, side of core, and the Nexus all coming about, the probe coming in as well. Continue through with this as we just have our probe and drone on top of each other for the moment. One little moment or so. Probe continues out again, couple of queens and a couple of lings continue on through, with the Nexus on the way up, Adept on the way, probe building, Stargate on the way out as well. A lot of things just being set up into play for the moment here as our Stargate will build in the main, so we get that going immediately. Overlord is going to move around, the Adept popping out, second Adept is going to Chrono Boost along as well, so we continue to bring this into play. Just for the moment. Well, the first step comes in. I'm going to see Solo with the Queen going to try and block this back a little bit. Just going to be seeing the Queen continue to put some damage in. Just a couple of shots going through. Just going to be seeing how a couple of Lings continue out, pushing that Adept away just for the next couple of moments. So far, so good on that one. Oracle activating, trying to protect this base as well, so we just try and get this on the go. The Queens continue to gather in right now as we just have ourselves the Oracle once again trying to come back around, but not quite going to find too much success right there, so not going to see too much love. Let's see our Queen still popping through again. A few more drones on the way out. The Overlord is coming in. The Oracle activating. A couple of those spores coming down straight away from that point. As the Oracle activates, going to go for a couple more bits and pieces just for the moment. That's a lot of stuff on the way up all at once right now. Twilight Council and the Forge all on the way in. And just got a lot of this coming through here. For the moment, a couple Oracles going to have to back it up. The Queen is going to be there as well. Just put a little bit more damage out. Got a little bit more damage done for the moment. Queen still gathering around again, +1 and that blink on the way through, so we continue to get this on the go. Just for a few more moments here as we have a couple Queens continue to move about. This Queen here going to be firing up a little bit of a storm as well. Things coming around. Stalkers and the Adept are going to be there, push the Lings back a little bit. So far, so good in that regard. Oracle drops a little revelation down, so again, just seeing what it is we can get up to for a few moments. Answer so far is still not really too much of anything, as our drones continue to go gathering together. Queen joining up, a few Hydras on the way through. Now Lings continue to battle a little bit as well, so really trying to see a bit more of what's going on. Lings and Hydra still coming out. More shots coming through. Lings going to get a wrap around there. A lot of Debs getting surrounded as well. Lings still taking some shots, just going to be seeing the Lings getting caught up in a stasis ward as well, so that's just going to be a little bit of a factor for a few moments as we do see Blink and +2 continuing on out. That charge continues in for a little bit more time. Extra Hydras, the Infestor all coming in, just going to be seeing ourselves the setup continuing along. +1 armor, +1 2 attack, all continuing through. Again, +2 attack, +1 armor, the charge all coming in. The Lurgadon goes down with the Infestors and the Hydras all coming up. All of that coming about right now as well. And you see our Stalkers starting to fight, and a couple of those Queens already beginning to go down, so damage is being done. Damage is indeed being dealt. Stalkers still gathering up, and just having a few Lings continuing along for the moment. All these Lings gathering up. Right now, Stalkers are going to come over. The Lings are going to start taking some damage as well. Just pushing forwards. The Stasis Ward coming out. Couple Stasis actually do catch as well, so that's a nice little bonus on top of everything. +2 attack, +1 armor, and the charge continue to come on in. Things will chase. We'll be seeing the Infestors continue to come up here as well with that, so away we go. Just going to come pushing straight over, and you see the Stalkers continue to fight, push things back a little bit. And do have our Hydras and the Hive coming through, a couple more Lings coming about. As ours come through, we're going to try and deal with this. We're seeing a good fungal growth going down. Hydra's coming forward. A couple of them Stalkers getting caught straight away. Really nice little catch as well. So doing decently with that. Not bad at all. Let's just have ourselves the damage continue to come through. MaxPax still pushing in. Is it going to be enough from him, or is this going to get to be a little bit messy? What is the situation going to be? Stalker's actually going to go jump on top of this side train. They are going to take that down, so that will fall just for a moment, and that will be a fairly big deal then. So base going down, that's going to be something that Solar can't really come back from for a couple of moments at least, so that will be indeed a factor. Any more Lings just joining up. We are going to see them continue to move around, Infesta, Hydra Den, continuing about for the moment. Just going to be seeing the extra Hydras all in the way. Can we get enough up here as Solar to kind of deal with what MaxPax has been doing? MaxPax is making the switch as well, so it's not going to be more of the same. We are going to switch it up a little bit on top of this. So it's starting to get rather interesting as a couple of Zealots come through. Just going to chase on by. There's obviously Lurkers up, so MaxPax does kind of need a little bit more tech than just slamming gateway units into his opponent now. As Solar reaches that higher tech, that's definitely a response we need to see. Hydras will go after those few Zealots. Just going to be seeing the Hydras coming in. Lurkers currently caught in a revelation. We've seen the fungal growths are good as well. That spell casting is great so far from our Zerg player, using those very nicely. There's again the additional Lurkers coming through, Lings and the Hydra coming in. Ivy, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs going out to Aston83, WeShock, Mazaroth, Garlic Beats, Dude215P, Mazaroth, Dodoman972, Nurse Day, Norb, Despots, and Adzi. God, there's some old school names on that list. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome everybody as this attack from MaxPax tries to continue through. Solar definitely taking a couple better moments. Definitely getting a little bit better off. Spore comes over to the side. A couple of Queens and a couple of Lings gather up. Lurkers are there, firing things back for the moment. So let's see how Colossi shots just continuing through for a couple of moments as well. Disruptor firing through. Going to go for the Ling. Going to go for a little extra in general. Trying to find as much as we can right now, as just have the Oracle chilling out. The Lurkers and the Hydras going to continue by as well. Stalkers and the Colossi all gathering together. Just going to be getting set as a few more Lings, Hydras coming in. Those Zealots will continue to take some shots. Lurkers do burrow up. A lot of those Zealots end up pushed away pretty quickly, in all honesty. Just going to be seeing the Lurkers continuing by. Lurkers are good. Disruptors as well. Lurkers burrow up once again. Stalker's still taking a lot of shots. Gonna see more Disruptors continuing through. There's a lot of drones dead. I mean, MaxPax starting to take some much better fights here. Solar's supply is actually plummeting so much sooner than I expected it to be. That's a pretty big deal as we do see these Stalkers, the Colossi continue to fight. The Lurkers still going to try and stand up and fight a little bit further as well. Disruptor shots continue to hit. Just clearing out each and every Lurker. Every Lurker that goes down is pretty much just less and less chance for Solar in this game. GG's. Countdown is good in the bottom left-hand side. Our red Zerg player from onside. This is Solar. Top right side, taking that first map is going to be our Protoss player, MaxPax. I'm not sure what just happened, but I basically just clicked the ads 2 minutes, when we came out of game, and I think it didn't click, but it stalled my click. And when I just clicked back on to see what it did, it's finished the click, so it's just run ads at the very start of the game, so I guess anyone hearing this can't hear my explanation, but if anyone complains in chat, you can explain it to them, I suppose. To get up and rolling. Alright, guys. MaxPax up 1, looking to make it a PvP Grand Final today in the Kung Fu Cup. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting, especially MaxPax and Solar. Yeah, guys, I don't know what that was. I apologize. I apologize right now. Yeah, we good? Yeah, we all good? We got away from that? Okay, okay. Oof, I'm glad. Drone gonna nibble up, Probe gonna take some shots. We get pushed away over to the sides for a little bit in these early stages. Drone's lined up, Cybercore and the Nexus continuing in. Get ourselves a going here. Moments or so. Cybercore finishes up, and again we just get things on the way as our Adept continues to Chrono Boost out. Get this all on the go. Cybercore still coming in as well. Link speed coming up, a couple of Queens and a couple of drones all coming out. We do have our Overlord still coming around the top side. Probe gets back over and drops a mineral or so off. Queen comes over to the side, gonna drop down a little bit of crew spread as well. It's just gonna get that going for the moment. Adept continues to shade about. Link speed still coming up. A couple links, the Overlord, a few more drones coming by as well. So we just get all of that going. So a lot of setting up still continuing through as we just make our way out and about. Still got the Queen continuing by. Looking to craft these Adepts. Adepts do shade. I mean, the Lings are right next to them. That's not a shade I would have usually expected to see. Lings continue over. Queen will continue to take some damage. See our Queen still joining up. Again, just going to see more of those drones coming out. The Oracle and the Warp Gate continuing through. The Oracle will activate for a couple of those drones, so a few workers going down. Queen's just firing. First Adept already falls. Again, a couple of those drones just dropping still. There's a few more Lings coming across. Going to be seeing our Lings continue to go. Again, the Adept taking a few more shots as well. Damage continues to add up here. Oracle just continuing about again. Bane Nest coming through. Just going to be seeing the Lings continuing in as well. The Lings continue back over the other side. Oracle's going to dive in. 3 workers already going down. Damage does add up, just for the moment. Just going to see the couple of Lings still taking some shots, and back and forth continuing through. The Lings continue about. Man, if that Bane Nest about to finish, Solar's just going to send this. Only 36 drones, he's going to morph a ton of Banes. Third Oracle in the way is a big deal. The Oracle's not seeing where the Banelings are morphing just yet, is obviously very important. Oracles are there, the Lings continue to get pushed back around, still seeing that +1 and Blink coming through. Ling Bane continues to go, and the Oracle's still hanging about as continue along for the moment. Oracle activating, a couple of those Lings getting picked out. Let's see. 4 Oracles really is such a good answer to this, right? Because you just have so much damage. Super Battery is going to heal everything, and this just feels like an absolute catastrophe for Solar. That's GG's, and MaxPax takes a 2-0.